Why?
You have some people here. I want you to open the door.
Nobody can't open the door from the inside. They can't open the door from the inside.
Read the law. It's right there in your hand. I have handed him the law. The law is right in his hand. He refuses to read the law that he's supposed to obey.
In this video, a robbery investigation turns tense when a female officer acts a little too spicy. Maybe it was the coffee. The cameraman tries to walk down a public sidewalk but gets blocked by multiple officers, even though the scene wasn't taped off. He challenges them, asks for badge numbers, and eventually speaks to a sergeant. A heated but mostly respectful debate follows about public access, crime scene tape policies, and citizen rights. In the end, the cameraman plans to file complaints and do more research on police procedures.
And we have police action. They all on the curve. Wonder what happened. Let's see if we can get some information. They laughing and giggling. They just hanging on out.
What's going on, sir?
What's going on over here?
We're very there, okay?
Why?
You have some people in here. I want you to open the door.
Nobody can open the door from the inside. They can't open the door from the inside.
No.
What's your name and badge number?
From the outside.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, well,
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Good.
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Lisraga. Badge number is 6636.
Okay. What's going on over here? What happened?
Police activity.
What kind?
The kind that requests for presence to be out here.
Somewhat of a good answer.
I want to talk about other people's business like that.
I mean, it's public business, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all the time, right?
Yeah.
The moment you show up, it's public business, right?
It's business between us and the people involved, yeah.
Nah, when you show up, it becomes public.
Who becomes public?
You, the information.
Yeah, everyone, you're public. Everyone's public.
Right. So why you say not yet?
Because right now we're investigating a crime. Awesome.
What's the crime, man? What happened? What's the call?
Us and the people involved.
I can't get the CAD number?
Nah.
Ah, why not?
Not yet.
I gotta wait till it's over?
Yeah.
Okay. I can wait. What's your name and badge number, sir?
666.
Name?
Roger.
All right, and you, ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am. Okay, she not glad she don't hear me. What's your name and badge number, sir?
633.
633. What's your name and badge number, ma'am?
Gonzalez 6250.
All right. What's your name and badge number, sir? Okay, he playing busy. Let me get around you, big dog. I'm on the sidewalk, sir.
Okay, step back.
I'm
We're doing
obviously
something
going
here.
around. Do you want me to walk through them, or would you rather me walk this way?
Sir.
Sir, we're dealing with the robbery.
I am going around you
Just
guys.
don't give us a hard time, all right?
I'm not giving you a hard time. Y'all giving me a hard time walking around it. I made sure not to walk through your people. I came around
Listen, sir.
to go
Please stop.
around
We
you
wanna
guys.
detain you. That's
Detain me
we
for
don't
what?
want.
There's no
For-
reason to detain me. This is not a
for
crime scene.
delaying
Y'all don't.
an obstructive
I'm walking through it.
investigation.
Y'all don't even
Go
have it
ahead.
taped off.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Let me
Go
walk
ahead.
through.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you.
You have a good one, sir.
Thank you. That's all you had to do.
Go ahead. We're literally in the middle of an investigation.
Okay.
I do not want to detain you, sir. I do
How?
not want to detain you, sir.
You don't have to explain it. There's someone.
Please,
There's no tape up, sir.
We
Until you
don't
put
need
tape
to,
up, it's
sir.
not
We're
even a
literally
crime
in the middle
scene
of an
yet.
investigation.
Well, I'll tell you where you can stand, sir. Where
Where can I
Behind
stand?
that
Because
car.
y'all kind of
Behind that
pressing
car.
me, and I don't really
Behind
like
that
that.
car,
Because there is no tape up, and it's not a
We don't
crime
need tape.
scene.
We don't
Until
need
this is
tape.
a public sidewalk, though. I'm not touching you. You walking up on me? What do you mean?
Behind that car.
I'm literally taking steps back, and you're walking
Please,
forward.
you are delaying an
And now
investigation. I
I'm
will
giving
not-
you
detain
orders,
you.
sir. I'm
not-
giving you orders to stand behind that.
Okay, can I
vehicle.
get a sergeant out here?
Yeah,
We
sir.
will-
All right, yeah.
But
I'm gonna need a sergeant. I'm not delaying anything.
You are, 'cause-
You guys need
No,
to
sir.
tape this off. This is a public
Sir, we don't
sidewalk.
have to tape it
We
off.
have free
I'm telling you where
access.
it's
Yes,
supposed to
we
go.
have free access. You can't just pull up on the side. Look, now he's moving. So now what's the excuse?
Sir,
No,
we're trying
see,
to
y'all
be
just making up
respectful,
stuff. Y'all just making up stuff. What's your name?
Dominguez.
What's your badge number?
656655.
All right. And what's your name and badge number?
I gave it to you already.
All right. It's a couple of women out here, so I can't be sure. What's your name and badge number?
Vincent 677.
I don't want to assume that all of y'all the same. What's your name and badge number?
Alvarado 649723.
All right. Why these people so hostile? You seem nicer. I might need to talk to you. Do you not know that it's not a crime scene until you guys tape it off, and until then we have public access to the sidewalk?
We have an investigation.
I understand that, but if it's a crime scene, you guys need to tape it off. If you don't want the people in the public to be able to flow through it, you need to tape it off, and you know that, right? Or am I mistaken? Because no. Where am I mistaken at?
Sir, we're allowing you to walk around.
You're not allowing me. I'm free. I'm free. You're not allowing me to do
You can
anything.
leave. You're
I know.
free to
That's why I'm
leave.
staying.
Walk around. We're in the middle of an investigation.
Okay, so go investigate.
We are investigating.
Go ahead.
Thank you for your permission, though.
Yeah, I
We
give you
appreciate
permission to
that.
go ahead and investigate. I'm not stopping you from investigating. And that's why he moved off the sidewalk, because he knew he shouldn't have been on the sidewalk. Just like you guys probably shouldn't be on the sidewalk up here. And next time y'all need to put tape up if y'all want to try to hold down a particular area. Y'all know that already. Because what if somebody with a wheelchair came by here? Y'all wouldn't even let them through. They would have to.
100%.
Y'all would have to.
Actually,
They would
I
have
would
to be
assist
going
them
in the
myself.
street. They would have
I
to
would
go in the
assist them
street.
myself,
But they would have to
however.
go in the street,
I
right?
would assist
But
them
they would have to go in the
myself.
street, right?
No, you're
Yeah. Look,
speculating.
look.
You're
You can't
speculating.
get past the trees,
You're
and you
speculating.
can't get through the officers. How am I speculating? It's visible that it's not a space for someone in a wheelchair,
Assist somebody.
but they would have to go on the street, right?
You're speculating.
They would have to go on the. No, it's visual. I can see it. Where can a wheelchair fit through at?
You make no sense, sir.
Where can a wheelchair fit through? You make no sense,
You make no
ma'am.
sense, sir.
You
I'm
make
trying
no
to be
sense,
respectful.
ma'am.
I'm here helping the community.
Okay, I'm
doing
asking
my
you, how
job.
can the community get through here if someone was in a wheelchair? There's no space. There's no space. So you guys shouldn't even pull it up like that in the beginning on the curve right here on the
Sir, I
sidewalk.
don't get to choose where crime happens.
I don't
It's not-
either.
it's not
I don't either. I'm just here observing it.
Okay,
And I'm
well,
watching how
it's
you
not
guys are conducting yourself in the midst of
Like I
it.
said, it's not a-
And that is not publicly accessible for the public while it's open with no tape. It should be open for the public to flow through. If someone was in a wheelchair, they
We
couldn't
are
get
going
through
to do
there.
it as soon as we can.
I would hope so.
100%.
Because y'all delaying the public right now.
Okay.
That's what that is. You're delaying the public.
We actually have the public out here thanking us for being here, except for you.
I haven't thanked you. Should I just walk up and say thank you right off the
No,
bat?
I don't need that. But
So
you're
why are you
here
saying
causing
except
a
for me?
delay.
I'm not causing a delay.
Causing a delay.
How? By me standing here recording?
Do you think I'm
How?
not used to recording?
So how is that delaying
Do you
it?
think I'm not used to
So
recording?
how is that delaying it? Exactly. You can't even verbalize it.
You make no sense.
You can't even
You
verbalize
make no
it.
sense.
Tell me how that's delaying you.
You make no sense.
Make it make sense to me then. Exactly. Just stop while you're ahead. Because you make no sense. And I also requested a sergeant. Can I get that sergeant?
We will have the sergeant as soon as we're done with our investigation.
All right, I'm just
However,
making
we're
sure.
tied up here with
That's
you, and
that's
they're
fine.
tied
I'm
up
just
there
making
with
sure.
us,
I'm
so.
just making sure. Because I am requesting one.
For what's the request for?
I'll let the sergeant know.
Well, I have to tell him what we want.
No, all you have to do is let him know that a citizen is requesting a sergeant. That's it.
All right. That's
That's all you have to say.
That's it. That's what you want him for? All right.
I didn't say that's what I want him for, but I am requesting one. See how you're making no sense? I never said what I wanted him for. Just said that I am requesting one. And now you're making no sense. It's crazy. Y'all was really aggressive. Y'all was kind of irate. You don't think so? Just for somebody walking through with a camera? When y'all don't have no tape up? For me to know where it's indicated for us not to go? Wouldn't you think that was like, you know, a little extra what y'all did? Or not?
No.
No?
No, sir.
Oh, you just used to bullying people, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What do you think? Without the crime tape up, do you think that was not a little extra for what they did? Or you don't want to comment? You seem a little more reasonable. That's why I like speaking to you. But if you don't want to say anything, I can't force you to. Choosing not to.
There's an investigation going on.
I'm asking you about what they did. This is separate from that.
Yeah, we can't talk about the investigation.
I'm not asking you about the investigation. I'm asking you about what they did to me. Specifically.
Told you not to go over there.
But it's open to the public. I can go through there. Okay, can I get that supervisor?
He's on his way.
All right. Can I get your name and badge number? Vasquez 642875. And you?
Remember you got me or you need it again?
I don't know. All y'all look alike in uniform.
6665.
Come on now. I'm open to go through here now, right? I don't want to walk past her. She might grab me. It look open. Look like they done.
He started his car.
What do that have to do with me walking past? Okay, I'm going to Jack in the Box. Excuse me. I'm going to get something to eat.
Our suspects are in there right now.
I can walk past the car with suspects in it. What do that mean? There's an officer there. The suspects are secure in the car. Now you're hindering my free flow. Can I walk through and go to Jack in the Box?
You're free to go.
No, I need to go this way.
Anywhere else.
I need to go this way. You see how you're hindering my flow of going this way? I need to go this way. Look at these officers blocking me off. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officers blocking me. What do that have to do with me walking?
Well, don't leave. You said you're gonna leave. I said
I'm going to get something to eat. Who said I wasn't waiting on him? I could wait right there.
Like in 2 minutes.
Okay.
God damn, what's wrong with you? Why are you so irate?
I'm actually really happy today. It's Saturday.
Damn, you're a
It's very
trip.
nice
So now I can walk through, right? Because everything's done. I need to be able to walk, flow, go ahead through here. Y'all tripping, man. Nah, y'all tripping. Why can people go this way, but I can't come this way? That's weird. They just let them people go through. From where?
From coming this way.
I didn't see that. All right, good information. Because I was talking to y'all.
Yes.
But I need to not be blocked right here. Where am I blocked for? Whoever's in the car is secure. Why can't I walk through the sidewalk to go past the car? And the car is driving. And he's backing up this way? That look a little unsafe.
You are good.
That's a little unsafe. So y'all was stopping me until he went off the curb?
We don't want you to get hit by
You didn't even know he was finna start pulling off yet.
Okay.
Exactly. So now you're just making up shit. Now I can walk through. Watch out. I'm not leaving. I'm just walking through.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you want me to leave. I'm waiting on the sergeant. I'm waiting on the sergeant. So now the sergeant's not coming?
He's coming.
Okay, I don't believe y'all now. I don't believe y'all now. I got y'all name and shit though. It's all right. I know y'all lying. Fucking pieces of shit. Ah, I guess he did show up. Okay, your officers has treated me pretty bad out here. At least I like to think. Now, if there's a crime going on the curb, do they not have to have up tape in order to tell me I can't go in certain areas?
No, they don't need tape up.
Why not? When that's the law. The law states if it's a crime scene, it needs to be taped off. If it's not, then it's public access. If it's the curb, I need to be able to walk through, right?
What penal code section is that?
What penal code says is not true. I just told you that if it's a crime scene, it needs to be taped off, right?
No.
Why not?
No, because sometimes...
Well, until then, people can stumble through there, right?
If you're going to ask me a question, let me answer your
Go
question.
ahead, let me hear it. Go ahead.
All right. Sometimes we don't have time to put up tape. Sometimes tape isn't necessary. Sometimes I just need my deputies there to get people back out of our crime scenes. Sometimes that's all we need. So we don't have to put up tape. We're not legally obligated
So they can't
to put up
guide
tape.
people through? If I needed to go through?
If we have a crime scene and they need to contain that area, then
But
no.
they was parked on a curve.
That's fine.
That's not fine.
Yeah, it is.
Says what?
Says the vehicle code section.
Where?
In the vehicle code section.
Where? You just asked me where it says, now I'm asking you where it say that.
What is it? It's what section is it off the top of my head? 220. I think it's 20505 of the vehicle code section. I could be wrong, but it actually states that we don't have to abide by the law in the event of an emergency situation. We don't have to abide by the vehicle code section of the law in the event of an emergency situation.
So you know that, but you don't know the law pertaining to putting up tape on the crime scene?
There is no law. That's why I was asking you about it, since you were so positive about it. There is no law. I'm positive about that, though.
That there is no law when it comes to putting up crime scene tape.
Right.
And what it pertains to.
Right.
So y'all just put up tape freely then, right?
If
there's no law against it or for it, so y'all just decide that y'all made that up and spend city money on it and just buy tape to just put up?
No, because we still have to put it up sometimes if we've got a big containment area. If, you know, personnel is short and we have to contain a big area, that's why we put up a lot of tape.
Okay.
It's still a crime scene. Whether tape is up or not, it's still a crime scene. And if the deputies say that you can't enter the crime scene, then you can't enter the crime scene.
So in an event of it being on the sidewalk where it's public access,
right,
where we're supposed to be able to flow through, and
Yep.
I'm trying to get through and there's no tape up, I shouldn't have officers surrounding me when I'm trying to get through, right?
But you can't enter a crime scene. If
I
they tell you
wasn't
no,
entering. I was going through to get to the other side, and we have everything right here blocked up with no tape.
yeah, so if they're conducting an investigation right there, they can cordon off that area and not allow you in. Yeah.
I don't know how sure I am about that one. I'm gonna have to look into that one, because from what I know, if there's a crime scene and it's where you're telling people they can't go and it's publicly accessible, it needs to be indicated that this is the area that you're not welcome to go through.
Did you read that in the penal code section?
I just said I'm not too sure.
Yeah, no, it's
So
not,
I
it's
will
not
definitely
in there.
look into
I'll
it.
save you the time of reading.
Oh no, you
It's
don't
not
gotta
in there.
save me the time, because I'm still gonna look into it, because I need
Okay.
to know for myself.
Okay.
Just like I'm gonna look into the code you gave me, because you wasn't even too sure about that
Yeah.
yourself.
If you give
But-
me a minute, hold on. Hey, do you have your county phone on you?
Look up the tape. That's what I'm more interested in.
I know for a fact.
If you, well, prove it to me then. Show me that there isn't one then. Since you want to look up something, don't look up something else that's not pertaining to the tape, because that's what I'm more interested in. I'm not really interested in the rest of it.
No,
I want to
I'm
know
not
about the
gonna-
tape.
I can't look up anything about the tape because it's not in the penal code section. It's not in the law book anywhere. So what do you want me to look up? Nothing?
Do you not have a policy about it then? I mean, if it's not in the law
we don't even
book,
have a policy
okay,
about
all right. So it's no
We
policy.
can put up tape whenever we want.
So just whenever you want, just willy nilly.
When we deem it appropriate, that's when we put up tape.
I think that's funny, man. I don't think that's how that works, man. I'm gonna have to check into that, because I don't think you can just put it up all willy-nilly just because you deem it, and if it's no crime and you just decide you want to tape something off, I don't think that you have the power to do that. And that's what it sounds like you telling me, that no matter what it is, if you just deem it necessary, you can, without it being a crime present. I don't think you can do that, and I would love to see where it say you have the authority to just put it up as you deem necessary. I would love to see that. What's your name and badge number, by the way? I don't think I got it. Or if I did, I don't recall.
My name is Sergeant Kasich. My badge number is going to be 102 right there. For you.
At least you're willing to look. If I would have asked them, they would have been real asshole-ish and just blew it all off. They would have just basically told me, fuck off, like the female officer was basically doing. She was kind of rude. She was kind of rude. I don't remember her name. I got it taped, so I might end up putting a complaint on her once I go back through it and be able to get the actual name and badge number, because she pulled off so quick, she didn't want to stay.
21055 of the vehicle code section.
I told you I'm not really interested in that. I wanted to know about the policy on tape.
The other one, there is no
So
other.
was you right the first time, or was you wrong when you
said
stated?
20,000 something, so 21055 of the
Okay.
vehicle code
So
section.
now about the tape. Are you going to try to even look, even in your policy? There's nothing in your policy about it. It has to be something in the policy about it. If you guys are spending budget money on it, it has to be rules and regulations on how to use it. You can't just say whenever you deem necessary, right? You can't just say whenever you deem necessary. It can't be that
Yeah.
blanketed.
Yeah,
So where in your policy do it say that then?
there's no policy about it.
So y'all just buy tape and just decide we just gonna put it up whenever we want to.
When we feel it's necessary, yeah.
I think that's crazy, man. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know about that one right there, man.
There's no policy that says we can wear sunglasses, but yeah, we do.
There's policies against some of your sunglasses,
What's that
like
policy?
mirror. You can't wear sunglasses with mirror frames in it. So there are some policy against glasses, not in total.
Okay. But
See?
no policy says that I can wear sunglasses, but I do.
I'm gonna download y'all
Right.
policy and I'm gonna check on that about that tape, because I don't believe you on the tape. Everything else, whatever, I can
ahead,
really care about
download
the
it.
vehicle code. But I think I'm gonna download that policy and check on that tape, because I
should
might
do
have
it.
to get back to you on that one, because I don't
never-
really believe that one.
It doesn't hurt to be more educated.
Yeah, I don't really believe that one right there,
Yeah.
man. It has to be some rules governing how you use it and when to use it. It has to be. It has to be. Especially if you're out in the public and you taping off areas where it's publicly accessible.
Right.
You can't just have
We're
no
containing a
rules
crime
to
scene.
how you use it. Like,
We're
but you
containing
said
a
how a
crime scene.
crime scene. You said whenever you deem necessary.
Yeah.
So if you deem it necessary and it's not a crime scene, you can just decide you want to put up tape, and that's the power
No.
that I'm saying I don't think you
No,
have.
we have to. It has
That's
to be a
what
crime
I'm
scene.
asking for. You said whenever you deem necessary at first. Now you're saying if it's a crime scene, right?
Yes.
Which goes back to my issue. If that was a crime scene over there, it should have been taped off
No, it
for the
doesn't have to
public
be.
not to be able to flow through it like
The
that.
deputies can stand there because we don't want to waste the tape if we don't have to. We don't want to waste county resources and county funds if we don't have to. So if it's a small crime scene like that and the deputies can stand there and contain it without tape, then why put up tape?
Then if it's a small crime scene and they can contain it just standing there, a citizen should be able to walk past and just be guided.
walk around, not through.
Which I was trying to do. I literally went around to the outside of the curve like this. They approached me for that.
If they have the whole thing contained.
They was on the curve way on this side.
It doesn't matter. What if there's evidence on the ground that we need to
It wasn't
collect?
though. If it
How do you
wasn't,
know that?
and if it was, that's what you guys would be being sloppy on. You should have been contained. But it
You
wasn't.
don't have to put up tape.
But it
And they
wasn't. That's
just
what I'm
got here,
saying.
too. What if they didn't have time to put up tape?
I doubt that. As many people as it was 5 people surrounding me doing nothing. They could have had tape up. Well, actually 6, and became 8.
But we didn't
so,
feel the need to put up tape.
so
We didn't
that's what
wanna
I'm
waste the county
saying.
funds.
No, so that's what I'm saying.
What you
So if
said
there's not
was-
tape up,
was
go
for
ahead,
us
go
to
ahead.
waste the county funds. They
No,
didn't wanna
no.
waste the
What
county
I'm
funds
saying
for county
is,
equipment, so they
no.
didn't put up
Listen,
tape.
what I'm saying, if you didn't deem it necessary for tape to go up, and it was such a small scene, a citizen should be able to be guided past either way. But they ganged up on me and tried to push me out the way when I was already avoiding everything going on outside.
What are we trying to accomplish here? We're just going around.
I'm trying to figure out why that happened. Should it have
crime
happened?
scene, and so you have to go around, okay?
Just that like that, huh?
Yes.
I was going around though, so that's what I'm trying to see.
But if
Why
they
did I
feel the
get
crime scene is this
surrounded
whole
when I'm
area
going
right
around?
here, then they won't let you through. You have to walk around.
But the thing is, I already made it through the first time. Was standing on one end, taping. Nobody had a problem. When I tried to come back through, it was an issue.
So now you're just walking through just for fun.
Because it's not just for fun. I'm gathering
Well, so then why did you
content.
walk through and then come.
I'm gathering content. It's not just for fun. This is media. I'm not just doing it for fun. I'm gathering content. So if I'm able to walk one way without getting impeded or molested, why shouldn't I be able to walk the other way? And then once I do decide to come back the other way, why is it an issue?
Coming into the crime scene, filming content like that, we push you back.
But they didn't do that initially. They only did that when I decided to go back the opposite way. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why was that an issue and not the initial thing I did in the first place when I walked past them and literally stood at the front of the cruiser?
I can tell you why they let you through the first time and why they didn't let you through the second time, all right?
Just like that.
I wasn't here.
Do you want to review the tape?
Was I here?
I'm actually. Do you want to see what
Sure,
happened?
Let me see it.
All right, let me pause it. No, you know what? I'll send it to you. Do you have an email?
I do.
Can you give it to me? I'll send it to you. That way you can review it, and then whoever I need complaints on, you'll have their names, badge numbers, and everything in the video. Because I don't think that they did that right, and I'm not really sure about you and this tape stuff we're talking about. So I'm going to have to do some research. I won't say I'm for sure, but I'm definitely going to look into it and see what I come out with. Because I've been lied to by many officers. And how you say your name again?
Sergeant Kasich.
All right. All right. I'll be in touch. Is this your email on here?
That is my email on there.
All right. Thanks for coming out and at least having a dialogue, and we'll figure it out.
All right.
All right. Well, it wasn't too bad. Didn't go too good. The sergeant was at least decent. Tried to do some research. He didn't really care to look into the tape like I asked. He was more focused on trying to tell me about the parking and where they can and can't park based on vehicle codes and whatnot. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and look into some of that what is it called? Some of their policy pertaining to them taping off scenes, because I know there has to be more information than what he's telling me, and I'm pretty sure I was right. I just didn't feel like getting grabbed up and them doing all the extras at the time. But I'm definitely gonna send him the video, file my complaints, and then I'm gonna do my research as of now. As soon as I get to where I'm going, I had to walk down. I never drive up on them because then they'll try to pull you over. I always park a few blocks. So yeah, I'm gonna look into that so that before I file my complaint, I'll have the information that I need so I can add that in there. But yeah, that's that for now, man. That's your boy, man. We back at it. Stay tuned.
In this video, John Felix shows how to stand up to tyrant cops using knowledge and calm assertiveness. When officers unlawfully detain him, demand ID, and even open his car door against his will, John refuses to be intimidated. He cites the law, asserts his First Amendment rights, and exposes their unlawful actions, making officers visibly frustrated and embarrassed. The video highlights why knowing your rights is essential when facing overreaching law enforcement.
So, we're not going to turn this around on me. You're the ones holding me up. You're the ones that contacted me. I'm trying to go home, really. So don't play that cop-splaining attitude with me. You guys won't even stick up for yourself. That's why you're turning into a big red light bulb right now. He's turning red because he knows it's true. Look at that guy's face. It's bright red. It looks like a cherry blow pop. Are you hard of hearing? You're trespassing on our property. I told you 16 times now he's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing, sir? No, sir, read the law. It's right there in your hand. I have handed him the law. The law is right in his hand. He refuses to read the law that he's supposed to obey. Left corner there to the right, teal blue house.
Do you have license?
I do, but I'd rather not show it if I'm not obligated by law.
Well, I need to prove that you live on the street.
You're saying I'm obligated by law?
I can't prove you don't live on the street, right?
You can run my tag and see the address pulls up on it.
We're gonna make it that complicated?
Are you? I don't know. I'm trying to get home. If you want to make it complicated, go ahead.
That's fine. We can make this as long as you want. Just stay right here and I'll verify you.
You can see my press ID if you'd like.
It's all right. We don't got your address on it, does it?
I just told you my address.
Okay. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Anybody can see what the address is.
Excuse me?
I said there's not like enough going on, right?
I know exactly what's going on, sir, and that's why I'd like to get home. So I appreciate if you didn't hold me up. Excuse me. So we're not going to turn this around on me. You're the ones holding me up. You're the ones that contacted me. I'm trying to go home, really. So don't play that cop-splaining attitude with me. See if you're going to let me go to my home.
You didn't just stop you, it's everybody that's coming.
I don't care who you stopped. I live here. I don't care. I live here.
All right, obviously you just want to be a problem.
No, I just want to go home. You're causing the problem. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, you're gonna let me go home? You understand how it works now? Good.
Thanks for your not cooperation.
I cooperated just fine, sir. I told you my address. You're the one with the attitude and the cop-splaining problem.
Good to go.
Yeah, I know that.
Traffic, all right?
I know that. Don't try to cop-splain me. Don't try to cop-splain me.
All right, move your car. Keep moving.
Don't try to cop-splain me. You're in my neighborhood. You're in my neighborhood. I'm not in your neighborhood.
In our county.
I don't care.
Hey,
You're in my county. I'm waiting for the car to go by. I'm waiting for the car to go by. You're blocking traffic, sir. You're not letting the car go by so that I can go by.
sir, go, please.
How can I go? You're in my way.
Go.
You're in my way.
Go, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Go.
Incompetent.
Bye.
You're incompetent.
Bye, sir.
Stupid.
Are you the one that put the note on the door?
That's a question I'm not answering.
Okay. Well, they live there. They
Okay.
got stuff there.
And we told them they can have it anytime they want.
That note is not official.
What note?
The note that was posted on their door.
What does it say?
Trespass note, or the eviction notice.
Yes.
That's not official. In order to trespass them or evict them from the home, you have to go through the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
This is
Okay.
the landlord over here?
No, you're talking to me right here, sir. Hey, Dad, go inside. He is not the landlord. He's not the landlord, sir.
Who's the landlord?
I am the power of attorney on this property, so he's been informed that he's not the landlord. I don't need him harassing my father. Hey, just close the door, Dad. Hey, Dad, go inside and close the door. Close the door. He's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing? You're trespassing on our property. I told you 16 times now he's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing, sir?
No, I'm not hard of hearing.
What didn't you understand? Where am I losing you?
The fact that we need to speak to the landlord.
I just told you I'm the durable power of attorney for this property.
Power of attorney. not
Correct.
the landlord,
Speak to
so
the landlord.
we
You're
need to
claiming.
I am the landlord's durable power of attorney.
Sir,
No. You're not going to talk over me. You're on my property. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. You're on my property right now.
We were here because we were called.
I didn't call you.
I'm legally here because
We were
somebody
here
called me
because
here.
they are
Okay.
tenants here.
And I've told you how many times he's not the landlord.
I'm here legally.
Okay.
So let me
We
see
are
your
here legally,
paperwork
sir.
showing that you are a power of attorney. Otherwise, I can't talk to you.
Then you can't talk to anybody.
Yes, we can.
Sir, he's not the landlord. I'm putting you on notice right now. He has medical problems and doesn't need to be harassed. I am the power of attorney for this property.
When we're trying to find the
Okay,
landlord.
excuse me.
Yep.
Hey, just stay in there and don't worry about them. Now what?
Okay. If they still rent here, then they can.
They don't rent here.
They can gain access to their home however they.
They can access it any time. It's open. We told them to come get their property at least 16 times. You understand? I'm recording everything. You understand where I'm going with this, right?
Why are you recording?
For an objective record. Oh, okay. We've told them how many times to get their stuff. Why don't they just get it and leave? Or pay the rent.
According to them, you weren't letting him here at all.
Sir, come here. Sir, officer. Again, he's hard of hearing. The door is open. The note says get your stuff. I sent him a text saying get your stuff. Did I say that? I never said that, sir. What is your name and badge number?
Deputy Yates, my badge.
Okay, Deputy Yates just lied on the record. Thank you, Deputy Yates, for lying. The other one pretends like he can't hear me. What they're saying is if you engage in your right to assemble or right to free press in here, they will lock you in a cage. Is that proper? If we stay here and keep asserting our rights.
Refuse to leave. You are going to be given a trespass notice. The county ruled that there is no recording in this building.
And that jurisdiction's over me? I'm not an administrative, there's no jurisdiction over me. I follow the law that you swore an oath to uphold.
I'm not going to argue about it.
I'm not arguing, I'm stating facts. So you're going to trespass us for freedom of assembly and free press?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad you said that on the record.
Yes.
You guys got that? Yeah. He's trespassing us for free assembly and free press. The oath he swore to the Constitution, he just wiped his butt with it. He don't care. Okay. Okay, give him one, yak.
Next week, aren't you? No. Next year? Next month?
No.
He's out to pasture now. They put him out to pasture now. Look at him.
Somebody else is going to retire.
You hear that? They don't mind admitting that they violate their own oath.
They don't care.
They could care less that they violate their own oath. That's amazing to me. I thought they worked for the people, not the county administrators and the judges, which is, they're basically an army for the administrators. That's what these guys, armed goons for administrative commissioners. Unbelievable that the cops won't stick up for themselves. You guys won't even stick up for yourself. That's why you're turning into a big red light bulb right now. Unbelievable. So he's going to give him a threat. He's going to threaten to put Rogue Nation in a cage for free assembly and free press, and he admitted to it on the record. Amazing. All right, so now they're going to threaten Rogue to put him in a cage if he doesn't leave.
John Doe. That's how we're going to do this? D-O-E. Okay, what's your address? 123 Awesome Street. Phone number?
It didn't take long to find communists in America, did it?
Too cool.
He's turning red because he knows it's true. Look at that guy's face. It's bright red. It looks like a cherry blow pop. It's your embarrassment, dude. You're an embarrassment to the police force, to America and the Constitution. You are. You're going to teach your kids to do this stuff? Hey, kids, you don't have a right to assemble in America.
Talk and, conspire between each other.
How do you pronounce that, sir?
Metal.
And your badge, if you don't mind?
723.
How are you? You all right? No conversation? I'm seriously trying to have a cordial conversation. You're not down with that?
Are you trying to report anything?
Report?
Yeah. Are you reporting anything?
You mean like a crime?
Correct.
No, I was just going to ask where you're from and stuff like that. No, you're not interested? All right, man. You're being kind of standoffish. Did we do something to you? Everything all right?
That's the way they're trained to be. They're trained to hate us.
You need medical?
I have an earpiece, so I'm trying to listen to it.
Oh, okay. Why, I believe that's an excuse right now.
You can't hear it because it's...
I think you're using that as an excuse, but I'll leave you alone.
No.
And that's what I...
That's it. We want to peacefully assemble.
When you're done, I'll answer it.
Go ahead.
Okay. County buildings, the constitutional officer or the security officer, if they're causing disturbance and videotaping, you're asked to leave.
But we're not causing a disturbance.
Videotaping cannot be construed as a disturbance.
Okay. Okay. If they want you to leave and you don't leave, it's trespass. We will trespass.
That's like saying they don't want me in there because
we have to break a law first.
Then you can then sue them.
I guess
we'd have to sue everybody.
We would sue you too, and we would break your qualified immunity.
All we are doing is
you're enforcing.
You're enforcing unconstitutional rules.
No, you're
yes, it does.
It
has nothing to do with your shirt. It has nothing to do with anything.
Yes, it does.
So we're not engaged in our First Amendment?
There's a county ordinance that says you cannot videotape inside there.
It's not a law.
That's illegal.
Okay, then take it up with your lawyer.
We're taking it up with the people that have the guns that are going to use force on us.
We don't enforce county ordinances.
So we can go in then.
We enforce trespass.
Which is under a county ordinance.
How can we trespass when we haven't done anything illegal?
Which is under a county.
So you're saying anytime someone has a feeling they can trespass us?
Let me talk to them first. Okay, unless it's a public meeting, okay, you cannot videotape inside the county building.
So county ordinance supersedes the First Amendment?
No. Okay, listen to me.
How can you say no?
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. You're going to be trespassed.
Listen, real quick. I got you. Before you make the threat,
I'm not. I don't threaten anybody.
Just before you make the threat.
I don't threaten.
Before you say what you're going to say.
Okay, I don't threaten.
The First Amendment says right to assemble,
Yes.
right to free press, freedom of speech, and a right to redress our grievances with our government. Everything we were doing in there is covered under the First Amendment. Now, how do you believe an ordinance gets to trump our inalienable rights?
I don't.
Well, that's what's going on here. So I can go assemble.
No.
So I can't go assemble.
Videotaping is not your First Amendment
Yes, it is.
right. Okay. It's
Yes,
not
sir.
absolute.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
you're wrong there.
Okay, this is what's going to happen.
I hear you. Go make the threat.
I don't make threats.
You're about to make me a threat.
No, I don't make threats.
Okay, so I can walk off then? He's not going to make a threat, so let him go. Sir, you do not have permission to open my door.
Well, you wouldn't roll the window down.
I don't have to roll the window down. Give me my paperwork. I do not have to roll my window down, sir.
I'd like to see your
I need to see your supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
I need to see your supervisor. Please close my door and don't touch my property again. Can I have my paperwork,
Sir,
please?
I saw you commit a traffic infraction.
No, I did not commit a traffic infraction.
We can go 1 and 2.
You're going to give me an ultimatum now? All right. Now, I'm at the airport. I'm driving slowly around the thing.
Sir, I saw you stop
Where?
on recirculation drive.
No. Now he's going to make up something that I stopped when I never stopped. At one point, I did stop when my blood sugar was feeling low. Now these two officers have opened my door against my will. Go ahead. What else you got? Now he's going to threaten me with an ultimatum. He's opened my door against my will. They try to force me to roll down my window. Florida law states I do not have to roll down my window.
Actually, you do because you have to.
Actually, I don't. Present, exactly. I can present it at the window.
No, that's just
Sir, read the law. It's right there in your hand. I have handed him the law. The law is right in his hand. He refuses to read the law that he's supposed to obey. Sir, are you going to obey the law or not? What is your name and badge number?
I am Sergeant Finley, badge number 23.
Sergeant Finley, badge number 23, doesn't know the laws he's supposed to enforce. You're holding the law that he's holding my property with the law he just tried to tell me written on the piece of paper that he took from me. Can I please have my property? I'm recording everything.
Okay.
Okay,
So
here's my hands.
I'd like you to roll your window down, please.
Sir, I don't feel safe.
You don't feel safe?
I do not.
Would you like me to get another deputy so you have 2 law enforcement
I'll
officers?
feel less safe if there's 2 of you here.
How would you not feel safe with police officers here?
I could explain it, sir, but you're not going to believe me. So here's my license, which I'm required to give you. Here you go. And here's my insurance, which I'm required to give
I
you.
need you to put your window down, sir.
Sir, I'm not required to by law.
Yes, you are, sir.
I am not.
I'm gonna check
I've been through this many times.
Okay, please put your window down.
I don't feel safe. So here's my hands. They're going to be on the steering wheel.
I need your registration also.
Okay.
Could you send me an 94, please?
Why am I being stopped?
For speeding, sir. You slid right past me and you were going 65 miles an hour. It's a 50 mile an hour speed limit.
Okay. Here's everything I got.
Okay.
And here's my hands, okay?
You want to tell me
Oh,
what
wait,
the
here's
problem is with rolling your window down?
Here's everything I got. Here's all my paperwork. I'd rather just remain silent from here on out.
Okay, is this your...
I'm going to remain silent from here on out.
Well, you need to tell me if this is your current address, though. If I ask you, I'm not asking you to any questions about any crime. Okay.
I'm still allowed to remain silent, sir.
You could remain silent.
I can remain silent at any time, sir.
I don't need to give you your Miranda warnings. I'm just simply getting your identification, which includes your current address and telephone number.
Sir, with all due respect, I've given you everything I'm required to give you by law.
I'm inquiring as to whether this is current or if you live somewhere else.
And I answered.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you said you weren't going to tell me.
I said I don't. Okay. I'm going to say this one more time. I remain silent. I don't answer questions. And that's it. Do what you have to do. I've given you everything I'm legally obligated to do.
Do you have any firearms in the car, sir?
I don't answer questions.
No, you need to answer that question, sir.
I don't answer questions, sir.
Sir, do you have a firearm in your car?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Are you some sort of sovereign citizen or something?
No, I'm not, and that's defamation.
I'm sorry? I'm asking you a question. I'm not telling you.
No, sir, I do not work for the police. I do not work for the police.
No, I didn't ask you that.
Well, that's what a sovereign citizen is.
No, sir.
Yes,
Sovereign
that's
citizen
exactly what it is.
Sovereign citizen is somebody who doesn't think that the law applies to them.
Sir, I've given you everything I'm required to give you by law. What are you talking about?
I'm just, you know.
You're just making stuff up now.
I've been polite.
I've been polite to you too, sir, and I've given you everything I'm required to give you by law, and I've done everything I'm required to do by law.
All right. I also need your telephone number.
No.
Okay.
I'm not required.
All right, sir. You can hold on to this because I don't need this. I'll be back with you in a few minutes.
Mr. Schrock, please come up if you would. This is the person he filed the false police report with. He brought him inside the building. You're not listening to me. When you were talking to Mr. Couette inside, he told you he copied and pasted the policy for Manatee County. Do you remember that? And then when he was giving his report to Alex Crawford, he said that he's trespassing him for violating federal law. You see that he was messing with your investigation and filing a false police report? We'd like him charged for that. He lied straight to your face.
Who you want charged for that?
Tim Couette, the guy who made a false report with you, on your body cam. Okay?
You have seen the video, right?
No.
Okay. You haven't seen your body cam video where you went inside here and he goes, "Come on in, you're one of the good guys? You're not one of them pesky taxpayers?"
No, I haven't gone back and watched it.
Okay, well, he said something to you. He said, "We copied and pasted this off a website, and it took effect today because they had a guy just like him exercising his rights in Manatee." And then when he was out here talking to Alex Crawford, your partner that day, he told her he was trespassing him for breaking federal law.
And he told them that the policy was written, he had the policy written by attorneys, which was a lie.
And he's lying through his teeth. He made a false report to you and Alex Crawford, and he's making you guys look bad. He's telling
I'm going
you
to write a complaint or file a complaint on you when I leave here, and I may come back and file a lawsuit.
Guys, stop. Just follow the law. Please look up the law between public and private businesses. In public, where we have a right to be, we have a right to record, whether they like it or not. This is not a private business. Tim Couette does not own this building. He is our elected official. So every right I have to be in there, a press person could be in there. Smith versus Cumming, Fordyce versus Seattle, the First Amendment, the Bill of Rights.